So this is a quick rundown of what I just made today. Is a do-it-yourself river rock pendant. The landscaping in front of my house currently has some river rock in front of it, so I just scavenged it from there. I took the pendant and I flattened it out on, I've got a series of files. This took a lot of effort. You can actually see in profile that how much I flattened that a bit. So just running it along a file, got it to flatten out, and then I went into increasingly finer files as I went, and that eventually high grit sandpaper or low grit sandpaper to continue flattening it. So from there, if I had to do it again, I would save this for the time where I have a belt sander or a benchtop sander, and just do that with a low grit sandpaper. So from there, cut out a paper stencil, used marker to transfer it onto the rock itself, and then from there went to town with the bit that just fell on the ground. Is a diamond covered grinding bit that you can get from pretty much any Dremel accessory set. The Dremel accessory set I have came from Harbor Freight, as well as the epoxy. So once I had a decent groove, I'd say probably a 1/16 of an inch groove in there, and those holes were not on the flat bit. You can see the holes there. Were not on the flat bit, so and I didn't want to grind that far down, so I just kind of took a chance. Used another diamond covered bit to basically grind out. I need to get a diamond covered hole saw if I'm going to do this again, but a lot of times just grinding away that rock there to make the pendant, and then once that's all there, I use this quick set epoxy, cheapy quick set epoxy, and this glow in the dark powder. I think I got this for like $6 or $8 off of eBay, or not eBay, Amazon, and mixed it with the epoxy. Came in a big thick paste, and then just sort of pushed it in there, and then sanded it smooth with. I started with 220 grit sandpaper. I should probably have started with 100 grit sandpaper, because there was a bunch of globbiness on the whatever, or in whatever on the top there. So I actually had to kind of sand it all smooth from there. So you can see there's a large expanse of this 220 grit sandpaper that I used to slowly move away from that, and then polished it off with 400 grit sandpaper. So the stone I then covered with clear coat once the epoxy was dry. So just basic craft clear coat or just spray on clear coat that you can buy for models or basic copy shop type stuff. So here's, forgive the messy desk, so we can see. I'm putting it up to the light right there, so you can see in just a moment my mouse, and voila, she's glow in the dark. The standing power is actually pretty decent once it's been charged, with a lot of light, a lot of photons getting in there. You can see it's starting to lose its brilliance right now, but once it's gotten like a lot of direct light, like if you were to be wearing this all day, it would actually glow for a few hours afterwards. Put it in a darker spot, you can see it's way more visible. Oh, the light is not happy, or the autofocus. So yeah, that was the kind of fun, simple, mindless, stress relieving project for the day. That's about it. Thanks for watching.